Hey there, welcome to Pages of Ascension. Welcome back if you're new and you happen to be stumbling upon this video. This is going to be an unboxing video for Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. These are by Barbara Meiklejohn-Free and Flavia Kate Peters with the illustrations done by Richard Crookes, or Crookes, because there's an E in there. So yes, I saw this um, probably a couple of times within the same week. And I was really pulled to get it actually because of this little kitty on the back. It looks like the old cat that I used to have. But yeah, in any case, to the unboxing. So as you can see, it comes in a really sturdy box, which is awesome. So you can definitely store these within the box. It's 48 cards total, key focus words. They give you some stuff in the guidebook. And this is kind of a true unboxing. All I've done is cleanse the cards. I haven't shuffled or primed them or anything. So you'll be seeing them in the order that they will come in the box. Comes with this little plastic thingy to keep them together. And as you can see, they don't stick together, which is really awesome when you can find that in a deck of cards. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and hop right in. I will pull this a little bit closer, to myself here. And yeah, I'm just going to go straight through the cards. Here's what the back and what they look like. So it's pretty easy to tell if they're reverse. So yeah, here we go. And as per usual with any unboxing video that I do, I will shuffle them on camera and talk about how they feel. I'll pull one card and then I'll read the entirety of that card from the book, just to give you an idea of what the format is like in the book. I like these cards, and they are absolutely adorable. I actually have another deck by the same trio of people. I don't know that I'm going to be keeping this deck that long. I actually might end up giving this one away, but I do like it. It covers quite a bit, especially if you are on the Wiccan path. You'll find these very, very useful, I feel. There he is. Looks like my Freddy. Seriously, look at that. Isn't that like just the cutest cat in the world? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. All right. So those were all the cards. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now. So if you are a person who likes to shuffle the long way and you've got small hands, obviously that's going to be a little difficult, but these are pretty flexible cards. So it's a little bit more feasible than some of the cards that use a stiffer material. As you can see, it's got that silver lining there, which makes these absolutely gorgeous. These are very nicely done cards. I like to shuffle this way, and they are a little stiff on that end to shuffle the way that I like to, but it still works okay. So there's that. So I'm gonna give him a good shuffle. All right. So, and again, shuffling the long way or with your hands, like I end up having to use these two fingers because it goes out the widest. So if you got smaller hands, these might be a little bit difficult to work with. I do still think it's possible, though. You can always edit how you're shuffling, how you shuffle your cards to make sure that you can grip them properly. Okay, I guess we're doing that one. I like to finish out my shuffle. So we've got the Wiccan Reed for Ethos is what popped out. So let's dig into the book here. So as you can see, it is a bound book that comes with it. I have another deck, like I said, by this trio, and they're very detailed in their descriptions of the book. Actually, I want to say, yep, it's the Divination of the Ancients. That's the other deck that I have by this trio, and I freaking love the Divination of the Ancients cards. I actually use those in a reading I just posted called What's Your Truth, and it's the Midweek Collective. So go ahead and check that out if you want to see how those are used as well. I believe I also did an unboxing video, but I don't remember if I posted it or not. And there is a playlist for that of all my unboxing videos. So any of those that I do are going to be located in there, and you can always subscribe to that list if you feel so. Okay. So anyways, book. Nice and hardy. It's bound properly. There's no numbers or anything, so you'll have to flip till you find it. But it is in alphabetical order by the top description. So this is under Wiccan's Reed or Wiccan Reed and not under Ethos. Okay. So as you can see, it's very detailed in the book. Okay. So there is like a little chant that you can do. And since it's the read, it's fine. I'll read that because everybody should kind of keep that in mind with the things they put out in the universe. But in any case, it says, "Bide the Wiccan Reed you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. What's sent out must return. By these words live, study, and learn. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done." Okay, so then it goes on to Witch's Wisdom, a section. It says, "You are not one for sticking to the rules." That's great. "In fact, you struggle when faced with that which you must adhere to. You have a natural rebellious streak which has led you into trouble. But honor that side of you, for it makes you all the more wonderful. However, as a working witch, it is vital that you have integrity in all that you do. At all times, you must follow the Wiccan Reed. You can rest assured that it was not put in place to spoil your fun, but to safeguard all magical practitioners from any harm to themselves and to others. You will find that the Wiccan Rede is a positive instructional to live by and promises a way of life that's in tune with the balance of nature and perfect love and perfect trust. You can be confident that nothing you do will come back and bite you when you live accordingly by the ethos of the Wiccan Rede and by the law of three. And ye harm none, do as ye will. Okay, so then it goes more into the foresight. It says, which is foresight? Raise your standards, adopt some ethics. Understand the importance of the threefold law and the principle of cause and effect. Live by the Wiccan Rede. It will change your view of the world. Your situation is a result of past actions. Open your heart and trust. So then it goes into the history of the Wiccan Rede, and it says, Wiccan Rede revealed, great advice has been received through the wise words written in different forms throughout history. The Wiccan Rede helps us to understand how to act wisely with all. It's important to abide by this law and follow it to the letter in all avenues of life, for what you give out comes back to you. So yeah, they keep the descriptions all within these 2 pages. And yeah. So I like the deck. I think it's very well done. The pictures are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know that it necessarily resonates with me, so I'm going to work with it a little bit more and see if I'm going to actually keep it. But if not, it will be donated to one of my very, very dear friends who might actually resonate with it more than I do. Okay, so yeah, I'm noticing a couple of things on this. So it looks like, at least on this one, they missed trimming it correctly. So, and you know, this is kind of why I do this, especially with any deck that's like mass produced. And this is not knocking, you know, the folks who made this deck at all. It's just kind of part of the production process. That's why it's always suggested that you clean your deck before you use it. But it's really important to always go through and check every single card in your deck so you don't miss that. So like I'm seeing nicks and stuff from the production process in this particular deck. Yeah, and it's on a couple of cards. So, you know, big deal, not that big deal. It just kind of depends on you. I personally don't like to have my cards marked, especially when I first get them. I mean, you see the cut, it's obvious. It's that white streak right there. So there's that. I don't think that every single card or every single deck of these that is currently out, because this is a fairly new deck to the market, I don't think every single one of them is going to have that. But, you know, that's the entire purpose of doing these videos, to encourage you to check so you see what they look like and what the quality is. And I feel called to do this just because, you know, I've been, you know, dealing with tarot for a long time, you know, and as a tarot reader, you always want a good quality tarot and oracle deck. And sometimes you can be fooled by the packaging and realize that there's not a whole lot going on underneath. That is not the case with this deck. Again, I think it's very well done. I do think a lot of thought was put into these as far as like which ones they used. And for someone who is Wiccan and follows the Wiccan path, I think these would be very useful cards for you. Okay, especially as like a daily pull type of thing. So yeah, but in any case, that is it for this unboxing video. If you found this informational or helpful at all, or if you just, you know, enjoyed seeing this particular deck, I would appreciate a like. It definitely keeps me inspired to keep putting this video out there. Appreciate your time. If you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of different decks that I'm previewing all the time, and I put out videos bi-weekly and weekly and all that such, so definitely check me out. In any case, gratitude to you. Thank you for checking me out, and I'll catch you next time.